Hey, hi guys, I'm Minnie and welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, I basically talk about everything which is beauty, which is fashion, which is travel. And today I'm going to talk about something super interesting. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen my other videos, but my previous videos were mostly about makeup. But what I'm going to talk about today is something different. Now, I think we lay a lot of emphasis on looking nice and dressing up well, which is important because if you look nice and dress well, you feel good, you feel confident. But I think what is missing is how do you smell nice, because if you're looking nice, you're dressed well, but if you're not smelling nice, then it's a boo boo, it's a bad one. So it's equally important to smell nice because that kind of, brings in the whole personality together. Now, again, in this journey of, picking perfumes, I have tried a lot of them. And eventually, what really happened is that I kind of boiled down to my personality type and then kind of started picking up perfumes which suit that. Now, of course, there are certain occasions where I would want to wear different kinds, like, when I'm on an island, on a holiday, then obviously I would kind of go with something really different and unique. But mostly, if you ask me if I have, what you call a signature scent, then that's something that I've discovered of late. Now, what really happens with perfume is a whole ball game in itself, right? They're good perfumes, they're bad perfumes, they're cheap one, they're expensive one, they're all kinds of perfumes. But the real differentiator between a good perfume and a bad perfume is how well blended it is. What I mean by how well blended it is that, like every perfume has certain notes, right? Their top notes, their heart notes, their base notes. Notes are nothing but the ingredients that they have used and how they have blended those ingredients. Where, what you kind of smell first when you kind of smell that perfume, and as you kind of get used to that perfume, you're closer to that person for a longer time. There is the deeper notes then start coming in, right? So that's how perfumes usually are defined. So when you go and purchase for a perfume or ask for a perfume, ask what kind of notes are in there. What is a top note? What is a heart note? What is a base note? And then obviously try and smell it and see if you can smell those notes that they're talking about. Now, perfumes itself has different kinds and varieties to it depending on what you like and what is your personality type and what is the occasion, like if it's a party or a date night or a serious meeting, then you would want to smell a certain way. But if it's more like a holiday feel, or you are, like I said, on an island, you're sipping your margarita, so then it's a different kind of feel. So you would want to go with something more floral, something more fresh, so that kind of vibe. So that's why it depends, totally depends on what you are feeling and what's your mood like and what's the occasion. Now, what really doesn't work is the fact that you are, let's assume you are at a party and you're wearing something really fresh. Okay, now that I feel is little bit of mismatch. Or let's assume you are at a gym and you're working out and you want to smell nice because obviously you stink, but you want to obviously keep smelling nice. So now there, if you kind of wear something which is more intense, which is more sensual, which is more mysterious, then it might not go very well. So that's what I mean by when you pick your perfume and the occasion and why you're wearing it, and obviously kind of define your personality type because it's very important. It all kind of adds up in who you are as a person. Your makeup, your clothes, your fashion, your choices, your perfumes, everything eventually should add up to who you really are as an individual. So that's the whole intent today. I'm going to talk about something that I personally love. And like I mentioned, a good perfume and a bad perfume, the difference is how well they are blended. And you can smell it and you will feel the difference. Now, when you are consciously aware of it, do check it out next time. So there are some perfumes, like Zara has a lot of dupes of some sexy perfumes, right? Now that's a great alternate to have. if you don't want to invest in an expensive perfume. So that's a great alternate to have. You can, pick some of those and keep it. But I still feel that, while they're great dupes, they're as close as it can get, but it's still not as well blended as the original one. And of course, right, like, the original ones have actually gone through the grind, so it's not completely possible to create the same exact tube, right? Now, as far as the smell is concerned, yeah, you can say that pretty much smell the same of most expensive perfumes and the great dupes. But if you are into it really, you will know the difference. Now, without wasting much time, let me get into what I like and let me share my, top perfumes with you. Now, let's first understand what is really my personality type and why I like these. And I'll also kind of tell you a little bit more about each of them. Now, I am somebody who likes little bit something which is more statement in its smell. Like, when you smell it, you feel the presence of the person. I like it that ways, and I also like something which is, bolder, which is, a little more sophisticated, which gives me a vibe of something more classy, a little bit mysterious. So this is who I am as a person, and hence I'm more drawn to these kind of perfumes. Of and of course, I make exceptions at times when I'm in a different kind of mood, but mostly you will see this is my signature scent, as I would like to call it. Now, let me quickly start with my first recommendation. The first recommendation that I would make is Coco Chanel. This is Coco Noir. This is actually a bottle that was gifted by my friend to me. And it's a very crazy story. We were just in a mall out, partying with some friends, and we just happened to cross the store, and both of us were like, he's like, I want to buy you something, and I'm like, yeah, चल तू इतना बोल ही रहा है तो चल मुझे कोको Chanel का perfume दिला दे. I thought, obviously he's not going to buy it because these are expensive, and I was just joking, but he actually went and bought it, and I still have it, and I use it like rarely because I really cherish it. So this is my first recommendation. It's called Coco Noir. Now, as far as the, like I told you, when you kind of smell it, you will feel a woman who is sophisticated, who's classy, who is, kind of sexy, and also there's certain mystery around it. So if you ask me about the notes, and if you understand the notes angle of it, I can share that with you. It's mostly like rose. It's tonka bean. It's, little bit intense in its notes. So you'll feel a little bit of patchouli. You'll feel a little bit of vanilla. So these are the notes that you'll smell. But definitely it is more on the intense side. Now, as far as the spray and the longevity is concerned, I just use 2 sprays, like max 2, and it pretty much stays like all day long for sure. But if I kind of see, I can smell it on my clothes the next day itself. So from that perspective, it is very, very long lasting. It is too sexy, guys. So yeah, that's about Coco Noir. Again, it is a limited edition perfume, so see if you find this. You can also try the smaller travel size, if you get it. I think there's some sites which also give you samples. You can try that as well. I haven't tried any of those sites, but there are sites where you can get samples of each of these, just to see if you want to invest in the bigger bottles or not. But this is very, very good if you are my personality type. Now, the second one that I would recommend is, again, it is extremely popular. This is Good Girl by Caroline Herrera. Now, Good Girl, you would probably see a lot of people recommending. Again, it is on, like intense, sexy side. It has a lot of versions, guys. So this, like, if you see this bottle, this is what makes it unique. So it's a Good Girl if it's this heel-like bottle. And they have created multiple versions of it. So some of them are also on the floral side. Then this one is more on the intense side. Again, the notes are pretty similar to coconut. It's more of vanilla. It's more of tonka bean. It's patchouli. It is warm coffee, warm almonds. It's coffee. So it is nice. Little bit of you'll get a little bit of oud feel also, but very less, very very less. So that's the notes for this one. Again, very sexy. Stays for a very long time. You can get a smaller bottle if you want to just see if you like it. But this is another one that is a good one to have in your collection. The third one I'm going to talk about is Jo Malone. Okay, it is a British brand. Okay, and again, celebrity favorites. A lot of people love this one, but it has different kinds of fragrance to it. Most of it are like really really nice, and the good thing about this brand, guys, is it is very unique. Like each fragrance that you'll find there is extremely unique. So it is tough to find, like a similar note or similar fragrance in any other brand. I would still say, like, if you can't afford, like Coco Chanel, then this one is a good substitute to have. It is not as expensive, but it is quite close to what that smells like, but little less intense from that perspective. So you can still go for it rather than going for that. But when it comes to Jo Malone, I just can't find its substitute. Like even Zara can't find its substitute. So I just love these for the simple fact that they are so unique, so different, and every time that I wear them, any of the perfumes by Jo Malone, anytime I wear them, I always get compliments and I always get asked what am I wearing. So that's how amazing this brand or this perfume is. Now in this one, I have two recommendations. The first one that I have is this bottle. It is basically again like more on tonka bean. It's called Mir and Tonka. Now it's an intense cologne, guys, and it again makes you feel very sophisticated. Like, imagine, because I work, so I can give you that situation, but imagine you're entering a boardroom like with power dressing, and then you kind of spray this perfume and you will make a statement. Like, statement is like, this woman is no bullshit woman. This woman is here to stay, here to make an impact, and definitely no nonsense kind of girl. So that's why I kind of like it. It is very, very, very good. I think I've written the notes for this one because I just wanted to kind of be very clear when I share the notes of this one. It is again tonka bean. It has it in the name. It has vanilla. It has honey. It has very slight camphor and tobacco. But yes, if you want to smell rich, you want to smell classy, you want to smell sophisticated, then just have this. Like, forget everything else. Like you can let go of Chanel, you can let go of Good Girl, but this is one perfume that you can have in your collection and you won't regret it. And it's not common, guys. It's just not as common as a Good Girl. Like, you'll find a lot of people still having, Good Girl in their collection, but this one is not as common. So if you like to be unique and stand out and be separate like from the rest of the crowd, then this is a good investment to make. The other one which I like, again from the same brand, it is called Rose and White Musk. Now again, as the name suggests, it has a very nice intense, like those British rose, like really high quality rose which smell like delicious, that you can eat it up, like that amazing. So it has that deep British rose kind of top note, and then it is little musky. So you will see a lot of like powdery white musk fragrance in it. But very smooth, like supremely smooth. Again, you just need 2 sprays and you are done. And I swear I'm not kidding. Every time I have worn this perfume or any of the Jo Malone perfume, I have always been complimented. So it is something that it's worth investing in. Guys, you also get these smaller ones. Okay, so if you go to the store, you can find the smaller versions of these. I'm not sure like if you get it for every option for every perfume there, but you do get these smaller ones where you can try them out. I think you also get these on Nika where you can try them out. So this is something that, if you feel it, because perfumes again is very very personal, right? It's not like just because I bought it you should buy it. I think you should try it and then see if you really like it and it is closer to your personal taste, then you should go invest in a bigger bottle. But yeah, I mean, these are the ones that you'll not regret. Again, this is another one by Jo Malone. It's called Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Now this is something that I would use on a holiday. Like imagine you are sitting on a beach, you're sipping your iced tea, and you want to smell nice and fresh and very islandy. So this is that perfume which make you feel like that. So it is like wood sage and sea salt, as the name also suggests. It feels makes you feel like you're smelling ocean and that kind of vibe. So if you're in that vibe and that mood, then this is another one that you can consider. The last one, because obviously we are talking about something in the range which is little more intense and sophisticated and classy. I thought let me also kind of share one Zara option, and this is what I would recommend. This is from Zara. It's called Rose Gourmand. Very long lasting. This is, when I'm like, because other perfumes are so expensive, you don't want to kind of use it so often. You would want to use it for special occasion, but at the same time, you don't want to compromise on smelling nice. So this is what I reach out to on an everyday basis. Something which it is very long lasting. Like it's funny, like this also got me a lot of compliments. Like so much so that once I remember I had worn it to a mall while going to a movie, and someone was passing by, and that person stopped me and asked me what I was wearing. So this is that perfume. It's a very close dupe to some of these. And if you don't want to buy like an expensive one, then this is something that you can try. It is an affordable one. It's not so expensive, but it was very long lasting, very powerful. Only thing I just feel about this one is it is little on a stronger side. So I don't know, it happens with me. Why I like perfumes which are very well blended, because if it's not well blended, then there are certain notes which are very overpowering. Okay, and when they are overpowering, it almost kind of gets into your head and your nose, and eventually gives you a headache. So इसलिए I that's the only reason why I recommend investing in a good expensive perfume. But these are also not bad. You can consider them. It's just that just spray a little less so that it's not as strong, and it doesn't get into your head or your nose if you are sensitive like me. But otherwise, if you're not, then it's all cool. Like you can go for it without thinking. So these are my recommendation for the perfumes. Like I said, it's equally important to smell nice, not just look nice or not just dress well. So for me, I think the overall personality is complete when you are inside out, top to bottom, like complete in that sense. So, and yeah, of course, it's equally important to have that kind of personality when you are kind of dressing like that, or wearing perfume like that, or doing makeup like that. But if you are if you are somebody who's extremely quiet, shy, submissive kind of person, then you might not enjoy these, or it might not go very well with your personality. So it's inside out as well. So it's not like it's trendy so I should pick it up, but it is something, if it's close to who you are, and if this is who you like to be, then that's something that you need to keep in mind while picking up your perfumes. Now I've already spoken about something which can make you smell good, but there's another thing which needs to be smelling good, and I'm not talking about the deodorants, because that's a no brainer. I mean, of course you should use them. I'm talking about your hair. Now what happens is, I don't know if you guys have observed, but जब हम salon जाते हैं, right, so हम जब वहां से आते हैं तो you feel your hair is smelling so nice, and it's so like flowy and beautiful, and all that. But the next day, or when you shampoo the next day, you realize all that is gone, right? And I think that is where I felt that, damn, how do I make my hair still look or smell nice, right? I put so much effort in getting the right shampoo, getting the right conditioner, oiling my hair. All that is great, like it's important. But how can I ensure that my hair also smell nice, especially on some special occasions when I'm going out? Because you get sweaty, right? You get sweaty in your head, in your hair as well. So once you get sweaty, obviously your hair will become like, they will smell, guys. So I'm just being honest. So what really happens is, in that case, I keep my hair perfumes handy. I use hair perfumes for the days when I want to, really smell nice, always, from like my hair to myself to everything. So I definitely use hair perfumes. Now, I don't have too many of them, because it is a category that in India, I'm not sure if too many people have invested into it. So there are not too many options that I've seen in India. The only option that I've seen for your hair perfumes are mostly international brands, and hence I don't really have any Indian brands making good hair perfumes. So I'm going to share my top 3 recommendation for hair perfume. Again, something which is, I feel, is important. Not just makeup, not just your clothes, but these are small things which really make a difference. Like, it's like wearing the right heels or the right shoes with your clothes are equally important. It's the same way, like smelling good, your hair smelling nice, when you're going partying, your hair are like stuck because of the sweat and the mud, and you're stinking here. So it's not a good feeling for whoever's with you or for yourself, right? Now I'm going to talk about the first one. This is by Sol de Janeiro. Now this one basically is available on Nykaa. Sol de Janeiro obviously is very popular for their Bum Bum Cream. I don't know if you guys have tried. If you have not tried, please try their Bum Bum Cream. But this hair perfume is equally, or I would say much better than the Bum Bum Cream. Okay. This is something which, oh my God. Like, if you smell this, and if somebody has it on her hair, you would want to eat that person. Like, I'm not getting dirty here, guys, but I genuinely feel that that's how it smells. Like, it smells really good. Okay. If somebody's like close to you or sitting next to you and smelling like this, you will leave that place lingering or wanting for more. Okay. So yeah, it's something that I really like. Please do give it a try. Again, it comes in a smaller bottle also. So if you don't want to buy the bigger bottle, you can buy the smaller bottle. Just give it a try, see if you like it, and then you invest in a bigger one. And again, guys, this one has, again, like a lot of versions to it. But this version, which is called Brazilian Crush, pistachio and salted caramel. So that's the bottle. That's how it looks like. This one is my favorite. I have tried others as well, but I personally kind of got back to this again and again. Now, the second recommendation that I have for you is basically a perfume brand called Miss Dior. Now, this is something that I found at a duty-free airport. This, I'm sure you know of Miss Dior perfumes. They are very, very popular, for its fragrances. But this one is a hair perfume specifically made for hair. And it's a cute little tiny bottle. Again, if you see, this is my second bottle, guys. It's very difficult to find it. Try it at duty free store or try it in, like, internationally. India में तो भूल जाओ, नहीं मिलेगा. So basically, it's my second bottle, and I use it like very sparsely. But this is also very nice. Like, it's very sexy. It's like, you've taken like a really nice shower, and you want to kind of step out, your hair smelling nice. So just like two, three sprays and a good perfume, good makeup, and good clothes. Ah, you love it. You love yourself more than anybody else loving you. So this one is my second recommendation. The third one that I would basically recommend is this. It is basically a hair care brand. It's called Uae. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right, but it is a leave-in, conditioner. But again, like I said, if you want your hair to smell like salon, even after you've come home and you've shampooed your hair, this is your solution. This basically will make your hair smell like those expensive shampoos that you've used at a salon. That is what this will do to you. So, and obviously it's a conditioner, so it'll also will condition, but others, the one that I recommended earlier, will not do that. That'll only to make your hair smell nice. But this is an additional feature of, it's a leave-in conditioner, so that helps in case if you want to smell nice and also condition your hair. So this one works very well. It smells great, guys. See, I've almost, like, again, this is my second bottle. I'm on using it mostly when I'm like out after showering and I'm kind of blow drying my hair. That's when I kind of use it. Those I use little more sparsely when on a special occasion, but this is something that I use very regularly. Every time I'm like shampooing my hair and I get out and I want to smell nice. Now these are my top 3 hair perfume recommendation. Ultimately, guys, it's up to you. How do you want to smell, what you like, etc. But I would just say that it is a good idea to invest into a good hair perfume and body perfume. You might not want like 3, 4, 5 of them, but just get 2. Like, just get at least 2, where one is, maybe a special occasion like a date or important meetings, or like parties, etc. And then one is more like, fresh and floral and flowy, that kind of perfume, which obviously goes on other occasions. That's all, guys. Love you, and thank you so much for all your love, and I hope this is useful to you. I will keep doing some more such content so that you enjoy it. And if you think there is something that I missed, you want me to do some other range of perfumes or something else, please do share your recommendation in the comments. And I'm happy to kind of hear you. I'm new, so I'm also learning. I hope you like it. Love you. Bye.